Hello. This video is about what to do with assignments, how to do them, a few tips and tricks for how to get assignments that you don't have access to, how to get access to changing them again. So first off, let's go to how to access assignments. So the assignments are the ones, this is a student profile. The assignments are the ones that have like a darker uh, symbol, like the dark gray, that haven't been turned in yet. Once they've been turned in, it changes to a lighter gray, but I'll show you that later on. But we're going to look at the time management assignment for this example. So you click on it, it opens up this thing where it gives you a brief overview. It's better to click on view assignment when you can, because that makes it a little easier to see the assignment, and it lets you see some other things for the assignment as well. So when you open up an assignment, it looks like this. Whenever you see a video in an assignment, by the way, watch the video. Those are helpful. That's why I made them. But this is about assignments. So when you're wanting to access an assignment, say you did an assignment, you turned it in, you want to go back to it, this is what happens. These are comments. So the private comments, those are only between you and the instructors. I just made those as an example. So in this sense, you can see it a little better. So if you click on the little box over there, that takes you to the assignment. I'm going to zoom this in so you can see it a little better. But so this assignment is for a student who I used her account. She's not using it right now, so it's all good. And so for this assignment, let's just say, for example, you want to know what to do with it. So you work on the assignment. When you complete an assignment, you want to click on turn in. That's what tells the instructor that you're done. This assignment is not done, but I'm just going to do this as an example. So you want to be sure the assignment is completed. When you're done with it, you click on turn in. So turn in button's in the upper right. Click on turn in, it takes you back to a thing, and then it says you'll be submitted. Press on turn in. Once the assignment's been turned in, if you go back to the classroom and go back to the assignment, get rid of that thing that says got it. When you go back to the assignment, be sure to remember to click view more. Notice it's lighter gray now, just because this assignment's been turned in. But I want to go back to it anyway because I realized I messed it up. So I'm going to click on it, click on view assignment, and then see there's now access to the assignment. Now, if you want to make changes to it, you can click on unsubmit here. I think that will sometimes allow you to make changes. It doesn't always work flawlessly, but click on submit. That gives you access to it again, usually. So when you click on submit, it puts on add or create and turn it in again. So you click on the assignment. That will probably give you access to where you can make changes. Looks like I can make changes here. Sometimes it doesn't, though. If you come across a time where you click on the assignment and it doesn't give you access to make changes, here's what you do. You click on File, and then Make a Copy. When you click on Make a Copy, it retitles it Copy Of, and then your name and then the assignment. You don't need to click anything else here, just click OK. And that makes a new assignment. Notice it says Copy Of now. This is a new assignment that's in your Google Drive. Because you made a copy of it, though, your instructors don't have access to it. So I want to go over how to give your instructors access to your assignment again. So in order to put it back in the classroom, here's what you have to do. You go back to the assignment. So you can, let's just say you got out of everything. You went back to Cascades job course. So you go back to the assignment, click on view assignment. Now this is the old one. It's a Jessica Cortez that I no longer had access to. So what you want to do to add your new assignment, to add your new copy that you created in, you click on add or create. And if you click on these where it says create new, that makes a new Google Doc or slide or sheet or drawing thing. So you don't want to click on that unless you want to start with a new sheet. If that's the case, that's what you click. But if you want to do the assignment you made a copy of, click on Google Drive, and then recent is what it's going to go to automatically. And then the one you just made a copy of is going to be on the first one on the left. You can double click it or click it once and press insert. Either way, both things work. And then it puts in your new copy. And from there, now your instructor can see it. So very important to do that. That makes sure your instructor can see the changes you've made on your assignment. Now with this copy, which is up here on my tabs, now I should be able to make changes on this. And then my instructor will be able to see my changes when I finish making them, or as I make them, actually. But so that's how you make a copy so that your instructor can see the assignments. So now notice you have two assignments. You have the original, which now you don't have access to in this case. In our example, there's no access to this. What you want to do, or what you can do, you can just leave them both like this. We're used to it. It's fine. We know if we see a copy to look at the copy. Another thing you can do though is you can also, if you have something old on here that you don't need your teachers to see anymore, you can just click on the X. Clicking on the X gets rid of it. So that now makes it so that you don't need it. The position is gone. And the copy you still had, the copy you put on here is still available. Let's say, for example, you accidentally delete them all, or you want to delete them all because you want to start over. Like maybe just say it's so messed up, you feel like, you know what, I just want to start over, start fresh. So when you do that, you click X on all of them, it gets rid of them. When you click on make a copy, Google Classroom will make a new copy that you can now start off fresh, and that makes changes. Then you can make changes to it, and this is blank. So that's one way you can do it as well. If you just want to start over, start fresh, click on the X to get rid of the assignments, and then click on Add or Create. But we don't need this extra copy, so we're going to get rid of it again. And when you click on something, when you click an X here, by the way, it doesn't delete it from your Google Drive. It only deletes it from this assignment, which means your instructors can't see it anymore. But if you go to your Google Drive, you type in drive.google.com, you can now see all the assignments that I've made for the students, all the ones that you've made. So any assignment you make will be here. So it doesn't get rid of them when you click on the X completely. It just takes it off the assignment page. So if I want to go back to it, click on the copy, and then now I can make the changes on this because it hasn't been turned in yet. And notice the turn in button's gone since I did a copy. There's no turn in button anymore. So what you do is go back to the assignment, and I need to add that in. So click on Add or Create Google Drive, just like I did before. Recent, I go to the copy, and then still notice it doesn't give me a turn in button again, but I'm going to close these. I don't need all these open. Now you still have this turn in button here. So instead of on the Google Doc clicking on turn in, you click on turn in on the Google Classroom. It does the same thing. It turns it in, and then it gives your instructors access to see it. So that concludes this tutorial on what to do with assignments, all the things you can do with them, how to delete them, how to make copies that your instructors can see. That's, your instructor needs to be able to see your copies so they can give you credit for them. So turn in, that makes it so that tells your instructor that you're ready to have that checked. So be sure you always click on turn in any assignments, or click on mark as done. That's very important to always do when you are turning in assignments. That tells your instructor that you're ready to have it checked off. And if you want to unsubmit it, what that does is that allows you to make changes to it, or it takes it back off. It takes off the thing that shows your instructor that's ready to be checked when you click on submit. And then I think you can go back and make changes to it. But if you open this and you discover that you can't make changes to it, go through and do the make a copy thing again. So it's File, Make a Copy. If you do it again, it calls it copy of, because you now have two copies, but that's fine. It doesn't matter how many times you have copy of in front of your name, not a big deal. You can still make changes to it. And then remember that if you did that, if you had to make a second copy, then remember, just go here, Add or Create Google Drive, go find your copy of, and now that's added in. And if you want to get rid of the old one so your instructor doesn't see it, click on the X. If you want to get rid of all of them and start over, remember it's both X. You click on X on all of them, and then make a copy. It makes a new one. So that should be it for that. Thank you much. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to stop sharing and recording. There we go.